Hello, my name is Mike McClellan and welcome to my 8th YouTube video. Today's video is about a hike. I know it's not my typical fitness video, but you can definitely get exercise hiking and it's a good change of pace. Watch this video to the end and I will give you specific directions on how to get to this hike. A little background information. 28 and a half years ago, I went hunting. Now, when I was a young man, I used to hunt and eat meat. I don't do either anymore, but I did back then. So I went hunting in Bland County, Virginia, in Jefferson National Forest, right off Interstate 77. Now, as I was walking around the side of the mountain, I came upon an abandoned road. The asphalt was cracked. I mean, you could still see the lines in places. When it wasn't covered by leaves or where it hadn't been eroded away. Trees were growing in the middle of the road in sections, some 4 or 5 inches across, and even a 45-mile-an-hour speed limit sign was still hanging on the side of the road. I was like, wow, this is amazing. Come to find out, the road number was 52, and they had closed a section of 52 when they built Interstate 77. I mean, you can still drive on 52, but that section was permanently closed. Now, they finished Interstate 77 in 1974, so this was 1990 when I was there. So nobody had driven on that road in at least 16 years. And so nature had 16 years to reclaim what it had done so far. And I sat up on the side of a mountain, about 40 feet up above the road, waiting on a deer. Hopefully they'll walk up the road, which never happened, by the way. But I sat there for a couple hours or so. Plenty of time just to study the road, ponder about it. And as I was leaving, as it was getting dark, full moon was rising behind my back. I remember that vividly. And I walked out by moonlight, and I thought to myself, I'm going to remember this day. And it was December 1st, 1990. I'm going to come back here years from now and check this road out again and see how much it's changed. So that's what today's video is about. Finally made it back. It was August 10th, 2019. Many years, but made it back. And so the last time anybody had driven on this road was over 45 years ago. And again, it's been over 28 and a half years since I'd been on it. It's changed a lot since the last time I was here. The one thing that I was kind of surprised about, that there was not bigger trees in the middle of the road. Because there was 4 or 5 inch around trees last time I was here, and I didn't really see any. I don't know if they'd blown off or blown over or what. And obviously the lines are more worn now than they were the first time I was there. Did not find a sign. And actually, my buddy Dave, he found an old bumper. So obviously, there'd been a car wreck there many, many years ago, and it was still on the side of the road. I guess after the wreck, the bumper had fallen off. Guardrails were still pretty well intact, and those were wooden guardrails too. I mean, it was the metal part, but the post in the ground were wooden, so they hadn't rotted out yet. And this section right here, I was really amazed with. How did the blacktop get so open right here when other places are pretty well covered up? I don't know if it's from rain or the wind or what, but there was one section that had more blacktop showing. Another guardrail right there. Getting close to the end of it right here. We're getting around the side of the mountain where the truck escape ramp is, and I'm going to explain how to get to here in just a little bit. That's my daughter up there. She's kind of shy, didn't want to be in the video. I promise she's not in the witness protection program, but she didn't want to be in it, so I kind of got her in at a distance. So we're right about here at the end of it. And it's worth going to. If anybody wants to check it out, I'm going to give you in-depth directions here in just a little bit. Now, if you go there, get there the way we went, it's tough. We walked over top of the mountain, kind of took 2 steps up, slid back 3. It's not much shell you're walking on. But if you go this other way, I'm going to explain to you up the truck escape ramp. It's a lot easier. All right, I'm going to explain how to get to it. If you're heading north on Interstate 77, let me stop it right here. I'll give you a more in-depth explanation. That's Kimberly Road right there, or 612. You're going to come back and go across that road. But in order to get to it, you got to go another mile or 2 to the Bastian exit. Once you take the Bastian exit, you're going to take a left, go back across Interstate 77. You see a Kangaroo Express. I think there's an Arby's there in Kangaroo Express. Go right past that. You're going to hit 52. Take a left right there. You're going to go back towards this bridge again, about 2 miles, until you get to 612 or the Kimberly Road. So take a left right there and go across that bridge. Actually, the Appalachian Trail goes across that bridge as well. Once you get to the other side, you can take a left and park. There's an old road there you can park on. Now, if you want to go the hard way, walk straight up across that mountain. And you're going to take 2 steps up and slide back 3. It's nothing but shell. It's very difficult. 3,000 feet at the top of the hill, by the way, or the mountain there. Now, if you want to go easy or a little easier way, well, actually a lot easier, let's start this video again, and I'll show you how to make it easier. See this truck escape ramp here? Walk straight up that. When you get to the top, walk around the side. There's about 50 yards to the old 52. It's still kind of shelly and your footing's not that good. You're going to slide, but a lot easier than going straight over the mountain. Saying for today, sometimes it's good to get out in nature and relax your mind. You're still getting exercise while you're doing it. You know, you're not always being real serious. You need to back off sometimes. Good way to be. If anyone decides to go on this hike, I would love to hear about it. Leave me a message in the comments section. You can tell me if you liked it or didn't like it for that matter, or maybe you found something or seen something on the road or the trail there that I didn't notice. I'd love to hear about it. As always, be good to each other. We're all on this road together. We really are. And thanks for listening and watching. Hope you continue to do so. Subscribe if you like the content. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.